Did you know that we have channel memberships now? If you'd like to help support this channel, get some exclusive Kawabana emotes to use in the comments, as well as an exclusive badge by your name, click that join button now to find out more. Every bit of support really helps. Thanks guys. People claimed that it was one of the largest spontaneous cemeteries in the entire country. Hanamigata Cemetery, an area over 300 meters long with more than 20,000 graves that sit right on the coastline of Tottori Prefecture. Naturally, such a strange graveyard in such a strange place had its fair share of ghost stories, and as such, he had to see it. As with most haunted locations, there were rumors that simply seeing a ghost there was enough to curse you, to ensure that bad things would happen once you left. And when he finally stood there, looking at the graves as the waves lapped at the dikes protecting them, he could certainly feel the grandeur. Whether you believed in ghosts or not, there was definitely something about this place. There was a history to it, a feeling that couldn't be put into words. He once heard a tale of how waves carried souls to the other side. This cemetery existed long before the dikes did, so maybe that was why it was built right on the ocean's edge. As the waves lapped at the unprotected gravestones, they then carried those souls back to the other side with them. The pure size of the graveyard was also awe-inspiring. He took a video of it as he walked through, feeling the generations upon generations of souls that rested there. He was all alone, and yet he felt anything but. But that strange feeling turned into chills that ran up and down his spine when he later showed that same video to a friend. Yeah, it does look pretty creepy. I mean, look at all those people just staring at the ocean. But there was nobody else there when he filmed. It was just him, and him alone. Panicking, he checked the video again himself, but just as he thought, he couldn't see anyone there. Did that mean he was lucky, or... Hanamigata Cemetery is a rather interesting cemetery you can find on the coast of Tottori Prefecture, facing the Sea of Japan. It's described as one of the largest spontaneous cemeteries in Japan, meaning that it wasn't originally planned to be a particular size. It just continued to grow and grow over the years, until it reached its current size of roughly 20,000 square meters. These types of cemeteries are incredibly rare in Japan, particularly of this scale, and there are more than 20,000 graves there at present. This particular cemetery is also famous not for one of its residents, but rather one of its visitors. None other than Lafcadio Hearn himself, the Kaidan master who lived in neighbouring Matsue in the 1890s. Upon visiting the site, he reportedly remarked, "It certainly has a mysterious aura to it." This aura can be keenly felt during the Obon season especially, when lanterns are lit throughout the entire cemetery and reflect off the ocean below it. Also of note in the cemetery is the unique 3-meter-high Akasaki Pagoda, a rare type of pagoda only found in this small area of Japan. It has been dated to the end of the Kamakura period, the early 1300s, meaning this cemetery is indeed quite old. But what of the ghosts that are said to inhabit it? You can't have a cemetery this old and this creepy without ghosts, right? Of course, its inclusion on this channel means that it is indeed known for at least a few ghosts. Perhaps the most famous ghost known to haunt Hanamigata Cemetery is that of an old woman. Who she is exactly and why she's there remains unknown, but it's said that you can see this old woman wandering around the cemetery between 2 and 4 a.m., the hour of the ox. She appears to be looking for something, but again, what that something is, nobody knows. But she's not a spirit you want to run into, and if you do happen to see her, that alone ensures that misfortune will soon befall you. Although she's the most famous ghost said to haunt the area, she's not alone. Hanamigata Cemetery is, because of its history and location, also a popular spot for tourists, and many thousands of photos have been taken of it over the years. It's claimed that sometimes people take photos of visitors walking around and looking out over the ocean, yet when they look at the photos later, there is nobody there. This is a rather baffling phenomenon, not unique to this cemetery, but perhaps most prevalent here. Hanamigata Cemetery may not be the creepiest or even the most haunted cemetery in Japan, despite its location, but it is certainly one of the most unique and has one of the most interesting histories of all. It also remains a popular tourist site, so if you ever find yourself in the area, why not drop by and check it out yourself? Just try to do so outside of the early morning hours. You know, just in case. But what did you guys think of this one? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you again next time.